What's up, everybody? How's it going? Hopefully everybody's had a very good Wednesday. It's been a long week. It's only been 3 days into the week, maybe 4 if Sunday's the beginning of your week. I literally thought today was Thursday for a little bit. Did the same thing yesterday. Thought it was a day ahead than what it actually is. Okay, I'm pretty tired. Not as tired as I was last night, thankfully. But I don't think I'm gonna try to get in the Savage tonight. And officially tomorrow, I will be doing Fallout 76 and back to Final Fantasy 14 for the weekend. Saturday, which I'll talk about this more, doing an R.I.P tumbles. Don't really know what time. It'll just be before the stream, of course. So maybe you can look forward to that. I'm not gonna tell anybody what that is until the day it happens, which I'm very scared and I don't know, not really scared. I don't know. My brain's been working it out. But it'll happen. It'll be okay. I'll be okay. And Zombie, hello. How are you this evening, Zombie? Hopefully you're doing pretty well. Hopefully you had a good Wednesday. Chaz, hello. How's the day? It's okay. I'm a little tired, but I'm okay. Hoping everything goes well tonight. Also knocking on in the background. But yeah, tonight I'm just gonna kind of like be chatting it up a little bit. Also, just gonna run some Roulette and run probably a lot of Titania and a little bit of Innocence. But we'll see how it all goes, really. Who knows what'll happen. You've had a shit day, and you're sad. Well, I wish you were not sad, Zombie. And I hate that you had a shit day, but I hope it starts to get a lot better. Definitely hope so. Okay. First things first. The Roulette. The temperature came down to the 70s? That's nice. Yeah, it felt a little bit better here today as well, but I figured tomorrow will be pretty bad also. I'm hoping for the best, though. Zombie, do you actually want to do the Alliance raid? And Rez, what's up? Hopefully, you're having a pretty good day, Rez. Glad you can make it. Do you want to do the Alliance raids as well? I mean, it's up to you. I actually want to check something really quick. Almost. Then I could get that headpiece. I wish there was a Tonberry house. Wonder what that would look like. Just be like a giant lantern with like a knife sitting on the side. Hope you never tip that thing over. Cool. I'll invite you up, Rez, and it's all good, Zombie. If I had a bad day, I wouldn't feel like doing Crystal Tower either. I don't even know if that's where it'll go, but I'll automatically predict that it is. Let's invite me to the party. Almost. I scrolled down to do that. Okay. Let's roll the dice and see where it's gonna send us. We go in the Crystal Tower? Probably. It could be Orobon. It could be. But knowing my luck, it'll be Crystal Tower something. Maybe Void Ark. You never really know. You'd be happy with that? Well, before it actually pops, you got time to contemplate. If you want to get it on it, Zombie, just let me know. I'll invite you up. Even after the disaster that was yesterday's run. Don't have it in you to not? I'll definitely feel ya. $1,080. It's not too bad. And we're 41 on the duty finder. Yes! Gotta love getting those 10,000s. Okay, off to a good start. This could be either a really good omen for the knot or a really bad one, so buckle up, Rez. Wouldn't it be nice if you had just like a chair when somebody said buckle up that wasn't just like a seat in a car, like buckle up, it's gonna get bumpy. Like legit, you had a seatbelt to buckle up with. I'm so used to driving. This is, I mean, it could be from this direction. I don't know. If you're the passenger, of course you'd be doing this one. This is the driver's seat. Which it probably looks the exact opposite for all of you because I have my camera inverted. Sometimes it's weird, especially streaming, because when I'm like pointing over there, like legit, I'm really pointing over there. Which sounds crazy, but it's true. It wasn't too bad yesterday, at least. We pulled Saeed out of Eureka for a bit. What up, Troy? How's it going? Well, Zombie, maybe the fact that I'm doing an R.I.P. tumbles this Saturday will cheer you up. It's one I'm not that excited for. I am about one aspect of it, but... I don't know. I just don't know what to expect, really, and... He's like a moody teenager that never leaves his room. His room being Eureka. It's like the exact opposite of me. You can't get me to step foot in there. Like that kid that never wants to go back to that one place that he didn't like. I don't it was a horrible example, but it's all I had. Oh. Now there's a challenge. Maybe not. I wish you could get on top of that thing. I already tried, though. Maybe I didn't try hard enough. Yeah. Yeah, nah, you can't get up there. You pre-ordered Legend of Heroes. Trails of Cold Steel 3. That's cool. I've never played that, but that name sounds so intense. It's like, I don't know, it sounds like a TV show from the 90s. Or from, like, the late 80s. Sounds cool. But that's awesome, Troy. Hopefully you enjoy it. Actually, this weekend I'm gonna get my Ni no Kuni remaster pre-order finally. I thought about going ahead and getting the second one too, because I know as soon as like, it's just like a sales tactic people have. Like, the game right now on Amazon's like $18.99. And, I thought about going ahead and picking it up when I pre-order, Ni no Kuni. Just go ahead and buy Ni no Kuni 2 and just, like, have it on the shelf. I would do a digital thing, because it's actually, the summer sale's going on for PlayStation right now, if you didn't know. I'm sure you did, though. But the thing is, a physical copy's cheaper than the digital copy, and I'm one of those guys, I actually am very good with disc. And I'm gonna knock on wood after saying that. I don't want to, like, mess myself up or fuck myself over about saying this after, but, I'm good at keeping up with things and keeping them in good condition. And, I thought about going ahead and getting Ni no Kuni. For the physical, like I said, in PSN it's actually, like, I think it's a full, like, $19.99, and then on Amazon it's like $18.99. I'm sure it's just $1, but dollars add up. I knew it! Well, it's not Crystal Tower, but I knew that we would be in one direction or the other. For some reason, it won't send me into the Stormblood Alliance raids anymore. It hasn't in like a month, maybe. That you can change the residential area music to any city-state music? Really? I didn't know that. That's pretty cool. Sorry guys, I was a little late and actually did not help with that, at all. You did good though. All 23 of you. How convenient. You want to level it all just to play through the story again. I feel you. I've actually, gosh, I can't get my throat cleared. There we go. I've actually been, thinking about, I talked about it a lot last night and a little bit the day before, and I almost did tonight, and I will definitely be playing Fallout 76 tomorrow, but been wanting to spice it up with a little bit of Fallout 76 in the streams a little bit. Don't get me wrong, I love Final Fantasy 14, but we're kind of in one of those weird periods, where there's not really a lot going on in the game. Like, I'm grinding, doing a lot of the same content every night, which it's very progressive for me. It helps me out, of course. But I'm getting to that point where, you know, I just want to do, like, something else as well. And plus, there's a lot of updates coming for Fallout 76, and I've really wanted my character's level to be a little bit farther and better than what it actually is right now. And, been putting a lot of thought into that. But, you know, I'm still going to have my Final Fantasy days, but again, I'm just really been thinking about spicing it up with a little, Fallout 76 in the days. Like I said, plus the new updates coming, and not to mention, I kind of want to get a different kind of like routine schedule going when Ni no Kuni comes out, because once Ni no Kuni is out, you know me, when I get a good game with a good story, I try to run through it for a bit. I still have my Final Fantasy days, but I really try to like get some of that story out. And I'm really excited with Ni no Kuni. I'm a huge Studio Ghibli fan. And knowing that they have a hand in all of that just makes me want to play it even more. Plus, September to October, I predict, you know, we'll end up getting close to that next patch. And around the time I finish that, Star Wars Fallen Jedi is going to be coming out. And I'll still be playing through the patch, of course, but I know it's going to be another grind element that's going to be added. And I want to really start, like, leveling up my other classes on here, but it's like I don't, like, I don't know. I want to have that drive to do it, and right now I really don't. Like, right now I'm, like, craving a whole new game, like, to play. Like, again, I love Final Fantasy 14. It's just, like, sometimes when you get in these moments, like all this week I've done, like, Roulette, Raid, and just, like, fighting primals. I mean, and again, that's fun. I like Titania, and I like, Innocence. Both great FODs. Especially now farming them. They're so much better than what they were trying to get clears. But, you know how it gets, you know. Same thing every day after a while, just kinda, you know. Oh, fuck. I was trying to get over there for fucking Death Flare. And I just stacked on top of that. Missed it. Well, poo. It's okay. People are saying that 5.1 isn't going to come out until the end of October. See, and that kind of like works for me perfectly, because I figured that's around the time I'll actually end up finishing Ni no Kuni 2. Why did you? Oh yeah, never mind. At first I was like, why did you pull me over here? I was like, oh yeah, I'm about to die. But I mean, that sounds about right, honestly. It's kind of like how they kind of like elongate, you know, things out. But that's kind of what I mean. You know, up until then, we're only gonna get like little adjustments here and there, nothing major. It's gonna be like a huge same thing over and over grind. I mean, from here to October, it's the beginning of August, well, mid-August, respectively. And like, I don't know. Again, I'm still gonna play. Still gonna be on here a lot. Just, I'm gonna start slowing it down, not gonna be an everyday thing. For multiple reasons. Like I said, a big one is, a lot of it has to do with, just like wanting some other content to be played on the channel a little bit. Sorry, I zoned out so bad in that part. But, Euthanasia, glad you could get in here, and good evening to you as well. Made more sense to say Space the boys? You're space cow lady? Like to Saeed, what's up? Tad cold, but that's good. I hope the cold, you know, isn't too harsh, but glad you're doing good. Saeed, I hope you're doing great. Doing good? Awesome, Saeed. Judo. I hope the night gets better, but glad you popped in. Sith, what's up? How's it going, Tim? My night's going pretty good so far. A little tired, but not as bad as yesterday. Today wasn't as hot as it has been. I'm feeling pretty fresh. Not really. I'm pretty tired still. But, again, it's not as bad as yesterday. I'm glad you can make it, though. Darth Tim. I'm doing good. You're elemental +1 Dragoon set. Well, that's good. Move, Fubar. A big free company house. We've actually had one before. I mean, I'm honestly okay with what we've got. Like, I like the idea as well, to be honest with you. You know, the mansion, like I said, we've had one before in previous days, but, like, I don't know. It's harder to raise money for stuff like that than, it's like, easier said than done. They're very expensive. It's like 20 million, and they're very rare to actually get one as well. You actually have to find the plot that's available, which are very few and far between. I mean, if it ever happens and we get the chance one day, yeah, I'm about it, but again, it's easier said than done. 20 million gills, it's a group effort, definitely, but availability is also a factor in all of that. They don't really make that many mansions in the game. I mean, there's quite a few, but most of them are definitely scooped up as quick as possible. What had actually happened when we had the old one that we had, we'd actually got it the day Shirogane came out. It was like, well, it's kind of, well, yeah, it was the day it came out, and it was right at the moment where somebody literally sold theirs to get a mention in Shirogane, I only assume, or wherever, or whatever, possible size house that they could get, and it's very low availability. So, I mean, that's just kind of how that goes. 50 million, well, they were 20 million at a time. But, man, that's pretty expensive. That's even worse, so to speak, but, yeah. No shit. Fuck. I didn't turn away. Oh, shit. Good deal. You like our little free company house? Yeah, I do too. Honestly, I've gotten really used to it. Plus, I gotta say, I paid for it myself and felt good. Felt really good. Good deal, I've already got it. You ever get like those self-accomplishment things that you just do, and you're like, yeah. It was kind of like one of those moments. But yeah, it's hard to find one of those plots. Like I said, once they're scooped up, most people don't want to get rid of them. So, Rez, you feel like doing some Titania? Go fund me a new free company house? Honestly, they work in in-game gil, and they don't really have a system so you can buy in-game gil with actual money currency, which I'm actually really happy about. That was a huge thing in World of Warcraft, although if you actually farm and actually play World of Warcraft enough, when they made their system to actually get gold in the game, it was literally genius. It literally created a self-sustaining, basically free trial, or not free trial, but free version of the game if you played it enough. Which is, it sounds insane, but there's this thing that you can do that it's an item that you can buy, and what it does, it gives somebody basically a free month of the game if they buy one of these things. They're very expensive, So, like, you go sell that, they get a free month. But here's what I mean about, like, it's not really a free month, but it is, because you're paying with in-game currency. But the other person gets the currency in return. So one person gets some gold, the other person gets a month of the game. Here's where it comes self-sustaining. If you literally make enough money in the game farming every single month, you could literally buy one of those, I think it's a coin, I can't remember really what it is, you could look it up. But like, yeah, you just exchange that, but I mean, you literally gotta live the game for a month. But I mean, in a way, it's genius in a way as well, because think of how many people take advantage of that every single month, just farming away mindlessly, just to be able to play free every single month. I mean, oh man, it's a crazy thing. Yeah, because you need the mount. Awesome. You still got the Shirogane Mansion on your main server? Cool, cool. That's actually a hard thing to actually get as well, a Shirogane Mansion, holy shit. That's like watching for availability like every day. Oh yeah, I can't do it like this. I don't know what I was thinking. Okay. You want more variety for apartments? I've only, think, been in your apartment. I think that's like as far as I've gone to like seeing anything about them. But I feel you though, like more variety in a lot of things is always kind of really nice. You know, that's one of those bigger things what I was talking about with like a few of the games that I'll be playing is going to be like switching up a little bit in the next few months. And again, still going to be on Final Fantasy XIV, it's just not going to be every single day. You're in a train? What's a train thought? Sounds interesting, I guess. I hope all's going well, though. One tank. I might need some repairs. Gotta check. That's one of the reasons you're keeping it? Finding another what the population server has? Yeah, I feel you. Mansions go super quick. Especially in Shirogane, holy hell. Until, like, the new Ishgard places come out. That's gonna be, like, the most sought-after land still. I found out today that there was a slew of stuff, including a mount, you could have had a long time ago. Really? Like what? Train thought? I still don't really get it. Oh yeah, should ready check first. We all good? Achievement points, cool. What is that, like Jonathan's stuff? Zombie assumed the same thing. Yeah. Man, Riz, I am sorry. If only you could have, like, seen me at least go to Jonathan's a few times, man. I think I've got, like, every possible thing I can get from Jonathan's. Just got it today? Well, congrats, Riz. Glad you could get it. Guessing you went ahead and got all your minions as well. he's got a lot of minions. You was kind of hoping they'd add more stuff for 5.0. I was as well. They actually did. It just wasn't much. There was like a bow. And actually, I think that might have been it. It wasn't much, but they did add something. But it literally wasn't much. It was only like 1 or 2 things. I know one of them was like a bow, I believe. I believe that's what it was. I'd have to look again, but I'm pretty sure. You got minions, barding, and the Deathclaw mount. Nice.
Come on, swing! For the night is bright, and you can sleep when you're dead.
You still haven't done Hildebrand? This new craftable outfit too?
When you play with fire.
The ribbon thingy. Yeah, that's it. Ribbon, not a bow. A ribbon. Yeah, that's it, zombie. You really should do Hildebrand though. You'd love it. I would make it, like, recommend it to everybody. That's something I wish we would have got more of in 5.0, which I'm guessing it might be in 5.5. I'm not really sure, but guess we'll see. Really craving some Hildebrand. It's like, I don't know. It's just because there's like a lot of like I guess the comedic route that it tends to take, and they always leave you on like a cliffhanger.
We're sick of this craft old castle. Let's play in the light.
5.1.
Just a little bit.
Oh man, I really hope it doesn't have to wait till 5.5 for Hildebrand. Maybe not though. Hopefully before 5.1. But I feel ya. I mean, the quests aren't going anywhere. Ever played the game Overlord 1 or 2? I think I played the first one. I never owned it. I had a friend that I think may have had it on Wii. If it was on Wii, and I know what you're talking about. If not, then I don't think so. Was it kind of like Pikmin, but like a darker setting? If you know what Pikmin is, that's like one of those things, I guess, when you mention, it's like, man, that's just about as hit or miss as the other game that you mentioned. That would be in like a year and a half. Yeah, I know. I wish we didn't have to wait so long to get actual patches. Like the little mini patch thing we get, you know, it's okay. But I end up going through the content in like a day, in like literally just a few hours. Usually, and if it is prolonged into like multiple days, it's like 2, sometimes 3. Most of the time, just a few hours, though. We get the first Hildebrand before we know in Fetch 4.2. Oh, man. That is so sad. But I believe you, because there was not a whole lot of Hildebrand story in Stormblood at all. Whoa. Like, I know we had our quests, but I don't know, I felt like Heaven's Ward and A Realm Reborn had a lot more. Although I did like what we got during the Shadowbringers, or not Shadowbringers, but Stormblood expansion. Man, I'm more tired than I thought. Gotta pace myself. It's harder than, you know, it's literally easier said than done. Especially, like, I like the story. It's the main thing I play for. I do enjoy a good MMO.
Bigger is better.
But the story is definitely what I focus on more. But that's another reason why I'm gonna be, like, throwing more games in the mix as far as streaming goes, instead of just doing solely Final Fantasy XIV every day. Which, I mean, that's nothing, oh my god, nothing new. Like, I've definitely streamed many other games, but, yeah, just, I don't know, that change of pace, I guess. Seymour, what's up? Ever gonna go back and do 4.0 extremes for the Mega Dog now? I don't know, maybe. There's just a few I just, I don't know. I like playing more relevant things, really. I kind of like just accept over time with the ones I've got, and then after a certain point of relevance, I just don't feel like doing it anymore. I mean, it's just, like, it's a very long grind. Don't get me wrong. It's something I was talking about earlier. I love the game I do. But, like, one of the things, you know, about me, personally, is, like, I don't just stream for a living, honestly. Not that far into it yet, I guess, is one way to look at it. But I also work a full-time job. And, playing the same game every day is as much as I do love the game, it's just one of those things. I mean, it's as much as I love it, there's, I don't know. It's like if you ate the exact same sandwich every day of your life. Your favorite sandwich. Every single day, always. In hindsight, that sounds pretty cool. But realistically, when you think about it, you're just like, ugh. Eventually, you're gonna be like, that sandwich. Again, you know, I wish I kind of had a burrito today. But you know what? It's my favorite sandwich. A few years go by doing the same thing, you're gonna start really missing the burritos. I mean, and that's kind of where I'm at. It's not really burritos or sandwiches. It's just like, I'm not really playing anything new, and doing old fights isn't gonna fix my my feel for it. Really just wanting other games to play as well, or turning into things. But will I go back? Maybe Grinder here, but I don't even have all the birds, you know? I've got like 2 birds, I think. I mean, I think a lot of the mounts are cool, but after a certain point and a certain part of their relevance, and it depends on certain things, like Shinryu would be one of those I would really have to get out on a grind for, and any day of the week, to me, that just does not sound very fun. It was one of the fights in the game that, oh man, Shinryu just did not like the fight at all. But maybe, I don't know. Castlevania, that's cool, Troy. I haven't actually played Castlevania in years. Wonder what the story arc for the 5X promos will be. Four Lords were fun. I agree, I love the Four Lords. I actually love that story a lot. But I don't know. I wish, you know, I like that they finally put Quetzalcoatl in the game. Like, I was super excited to see it. Or Quetzalcoatl, there's, I could go down the line there. But anyway, I wish they would have made it a little bit more relevant to the game, you know? I talked about it forever, was super hopped up to see it in this game, and was super happy to see it when we did, but again, I just kind of like, wish they would have made it have a little bit more relevance, so to speak, to the game. Cause like the way they put it in here, it's still cool, but like it's literally in like into the dungeon boss, which those often just kind of, you know, we just literally just like, well, you know, I remember it, but was it legendary? You played it on 360? Don't know how to describe it. Little while till Star Wars, yeah, November. But that's why I'm really excited about Ni no Kuni as well. It like kind of bridges that gap, but also with all the Fallout 76 updates. The only thing that's going to be really conflicting about November is also when the Wastelanders story arc drops in Fallout 76. So I'll be doing Final Fantasy XIV, Fallout 76, and Star Wars Fallen Jedi. And it'll be working around in all of those. I'll have a schedule made up for it as it goes, though. But November and part of December is going to be very busy month for, well, very busy 2 months for me. And then after that, you know, it's like a little grace period of games. I'm going to be doing a lot of Final Fantasy XIV. And March will be creeping right up on Final Fantasy VII. Which I'm super excited about that as well. The Final Fantasy VII remake is going to be super amazing. And also sometime we're supposed to be getting the Final Fantasy VIII remaster, which might actually go ahead and play through after the Jedi Fallen Order and Fallout 76 Wastelanders thing. But give me just a second. I gotta take a very quick restroom break, and I'll be right back. Sorry about that. Hello, Minato. Glad you could watch. Get in here. You got him down to 10% and never went back. I feel ya, zombie. I might end up having to call it a little early for the night. I don't know what's going down, but I've got a random internet thing. Maybe we'll work through it. I'll stay on for a little while. We'll see how it goes. Hopefully we can work through all of this. Looks like it might be getting a little bit better. Just give it a moment. All right.
play with fire.
Oh, good, Chaz. I'll, actually, I don't know. If it doesn't actually start to get better, which it looks like it is. I'm watching my stats back here, and looks like it's starting to get better, but if it doesn't, I'm going to end up having to call it for not. But I'll keep an eye on everything. Like I said, it looks like it's getting better, though. It's so distracting when it does this shit to me. I missed the whole phase of the fight on accident. Kinda. I missed the running into the fire. I was just trying to watch my stats in the background.
We're sick of this crap old castle. Let's clean. This makes me feel a bit. This is the rhythm of the light.
Good deal.
Wistful, it's a flag.
Good deal. Back in business. Glad to hear it. Glad you're back, Chaz. Did you have fun in the laboratory? Ah! Ooh. Dead. That's cool. The DPS went up a little bit from the last time. Even with me messing up twice now. Shit. heavy, heavy, heavy Woskers. Shit.
Dance like the leaves on the sand.
Double shit.
This is so much fun. Let's play some more. Ready.
Ah! What the fuck? Totally out of the— No! Gosh, I wish they'd fixed the latency on this fight so bad. It's been out for so long now, and there's still latency on it. Like, I admit, I was definitely slow. That was me being slow. But also, it looked like I was out of it. Like, I'm even gonna watch the stream tonight, just to even say that. Like, and there's multiple times I've already done this, because I just want to make sure I'm not just, like, saying words. But the latency is so bad at that part. Still, even with the, like, this bot being out as long as it has. It's one of the things I mentioned the other day. Like, it's things that you don't quite notice until, like, you start playing older content of the game. Like, you play some stuff from A Realm Reborn or from Heaven's Ward. Oh my fucking god. It has been fixed so well. As far as latency goes, you'll be at the last second of an AoE, and you'll get out of it. But as far as the new content goes, it's like they say, fuck it. Until everybody's got it clear, and then they're like, okay, now we'll fix it. Which, we're farming, and, you know, it's not hoping for, well, we're hoping for a clear. Knock on wood, man, I'm not trying to, like, say that. But, not a clear, as in, like, we've all had our clear, you know, it's our farm. But, like, I don't know. Latency, let me tell you, it kills me. Literally. Honestly, I feel like Titania here is a lot worse as far as latency goes than Innocence. Which, with Innocence, you don't really have to worry about a whole lot, but other than, you know, avoiding shit. But Titania, man, especially with that weird beam thing. Like, by the time it went off, as you can see in the stream, I was already at my water puddle. But, whatever. I'll get off that. Hopefully we can still get a clear. I think we can now. Pretty sure we will. Yeah.
We can play.
Oh, man. Today's just one of those days. I guess I feel you, Chaz. But we're still green. Good to go here. I'm gonna stick around a little while longer. Minato got his dog. Oh man, my brain's so broken right now. that guy got a BRB going. I really don't have to right now. Screw it. Oh man. Lost a healer. And lost the tank. Shit. And losing more. Well, we're still here. Can't wait till Star Wars. You have a playlist ready for it? Oh man, I could never play music over Star Wars, honestly. Like, I don't know. I already know it's gonna have a legendary theme. Like, I just, that's me though. I just love Star Wars music. I actually love to appreciate a game's music before I try to play music into it. But I feel you. You're really into making playlists for video games. Damn it, Bard. Why can't you leave with everybody else? God damn it. I'm gonna throw my fucking controller. Not really. I don't do that. But my god. I hate the party finder. It's the biggest thing in this game I hate. Not really, but really. I don't hate it if I'm joining somebody's. I hate it if I have to make my own. People. Ugh! They're not very consistent. Okay, but yeah, give me just a quick moment. It's all Star Wars music. Well, at least you're keeping the theme alive. Okay. Iggy Savage, what is up? How's it going? I'm glad you could pop in. How's it going? It's going pretty good. Luckily, I mean, it's a little sad. The last party we were in just died out, but we've already had us a couple wins on Titania tonight. But that still puts me at 26 runs, and I think I've literally only seen the Serpent drop once, if that. It may have happened, honestly, in Innocence. Man, like, the RNG on these things is so treacherous. think I need just a little bit more. After this run may do the trick. I'm gonna take a quick trip to Yulmore. So, how are you, Iggy? And also, again, thank you for asking how I was doing. Sorry about that, I'm just a little late. Ugh, sorry, I'm really tired. And, trying to keep it all going, keep it alive. Yeah, I need like, not quite 20 more, but right about. This next run should do the trick. It'd be funny if you could water float in this water. Peaceful music, care to dance? Ugh, yeah, I actually really like the theme to Yulmore. Ugh, it's really good. Savagery. Cool. This one person who is set on a crafter, BRBS. Oh wait, no. It was the healer. Maybe they're back. Yep, back, but the Black Mage isn't ready. And they're ready. Good deal. Let's hope this actually goes as well as everything has been. It's a whole new party for me and Rez this time. Or Rezina. Wait, isn't this a tank? Yeah. Bro. Well, you can... I guess that still works. If I see a tank go down here, though... Oh! For once, I will hit up party chat. It's unheard of. I'll chill down here. And do nothing. Test your might. Mortal Kombat! Also, this time-lapse video of this kid, it wasn't really time-lapse, but it kind of was. This kid did multiple edits of himself singing the Mortal Kombat theme song. I hated to say it to myself, but it was one of those times where I was like, you know what, maybe kids should ask permission before using the internet. Was it entertaining and hilarious? Yes. Do I slightly feel bad for the kid because he genuinely had fun doing it and didn't, I don't think it would become a meme, but it did. But my god, it was one of the greatest things I've ever seen. He's got like 5 videos of himself just going to the dun dun na na na, and there's like different parts of the beat, just like a different square of himself, and then one in the middle just singing the lyrics, and it's just
When you play with fire.
the greatest thing in the fucking world is what it is.
We're sick of this craft old castle. Let's play in
The kid's a hero. He's somebody's hero out there. You know, I was never actually in the Chocolate Rain thing. Like, I know what it is. But I like, never, like, I don't know. Like, at the time, like, of its relevance, I was also, like, before I started doing a lot of this on YouTube, when I was younger in high school, me and a few buddies, actually, we had a joined YouTube channel where we did, it didn't really work out like we wanted it to. One of my buddies' computers just didn't live up to par and ended up getting a virus, deleting half the content that we had filmed. We used to do actual parodies of films and doing our own little skits of different other things. I mean, I was young. I was like 15 when we were doing this. It was like my freshman and sophomore year of high school. We actually put a lot of stuff on DVDs and like got a little local thing going on within our town. But like, as far as like really actually getting anywhere with it, again, my friend's PC messed up, and most of our content was on it. My PC that I had, it just, I mean, it was an option, but I don't know, it was easier said than done, basically, needlessly to say. And plus, he had better video editing software than I actually had. That was like default on his PC already. It was like $200 that I had to get for mine. But that's actually where I started off on YouTube. I mean, it was roughly probably like 2009, maybe 2008. Could be as late as 2007, not gonna lie. Yeah, we actually had our first few videos and stuff like that. And a lot of the older relevant videos on YouTube that were extremely popular, I would just miss out on because I'd be like so into like editing our videos. Like, that was me, I was the editor, even though the software was on my friend's grandmother's computer. Actually, it wasn't even his computer, it was his grandmother's computer, which is one of the reasons why our software ended up kind of like not going as planned for us in a way. Not to mention, she didn't exactly approve of a lot of the content we were putting out, so pretty sure she deleted a lot of shit that we had coming out, that we were working so hard on. Man, our production, it was super cheap, but it was super well done. Like, I would spend like every day after school, after football practice, I'd go over to his house. We'd spend like 7 hours editing these videos that we had just put together. Like, legit, for, you know, high school kids, it was like amazing. But yeah, I mean, the channel still exists, but like, we haven't put anything on there in like, again, probably over a decade. And we were doing so good. As soon as that person said the random R.I.P thing, and like, you guys didn't see it, it was somebody in our party chat here. They said, big R.I.P. It seemed like our DPS went from like being here to like here. You remember when Call of Duty World at War Zombies with all your friends after school? Yeah, you know, I played a lot of Call of Duty. I didn't skip school for it. I don't know, shooter games, like, I enjoy them, you know. As far as Call of Duty goes, if my favorite thing that I could point out would be anything, it would definitely be Nazi zombies. But, like, I don't know. I would never skip school for it. I'm not gonna lie, I did a few times for World of Warcraft, though, in high school. Quite a few times, actually. But that used to be my old loft. Back in high school, I didn't actually have to have a real-time job, and I was in school. And we had, like, not even a mile from the school that I went to. We had this online cafe. It's not a Starbucks. It's kind of like Starbucks. They're on the East Coast. It's called Bear Creek. You could go get like I actually do a lot of things there. But yeah, they're mainly here on the East Coast. It's actually closed down now, unfortunately. But I used to go there like every day, and there was so many people that actually played World of Warcraft, all of us locally on the same server. It was a lot of fun. We might actually... Yeah, that's what I was afraid of.
This makes me go.
Oh, Hill LB3. Gotta pick it up or we're gonna end up hitting Enrage. I think we can get it though, we just gotta really pick this up. Yeah, we got this. Definitely. Sweet.
We can play.
There's a character whose actual name is Idiot. That doesn't surprise me these days. Going through Nier Automata, there was somebody called Jackass. And that blew my mind to actually be a game character. I think that's it. I'm gonna look it up, but I'm pretty sure it was Jackass. Yeah, it's Jackass. So yeah, it doesn't surprise me too much. Games these days, they'll just give anybody a name, and they don't care what it is. But yeah, in Nier it was definitely Jackass. One more for 10th Totem. People are doing it for the weapon? I'm out here long run for the melt, and people are here trying to get the weapon for this damn thing. I'm like 27. Well, at least we got one more run with like these peeps, I guess. Literally, I feel like that. If somebody says, well, one more for the 10th Totem, I literally feel like somebody is saying, I'm doing this one more time, and then fuck you guys. And if that's the case, I'll actually get some Siren going on. 3 is better than none for the not. Or not Siren, I don't know what the hell I'm thinking of. Looking down and actually reading shit, but I'll actually get Innocence going on, my bad, right after this, if this is our last party. It was nothing but a lag fest for you? Felt like moving in slow motion? Non-S, Jack S, was it? Hopefully the next one will be better, Rez. Gosh, non-S. I actually hope he's in this. To be, okay, I'm about it. But all I'm saying, how much more to the next mount? If it drops for RNG, I don't know. Can't tell you, Chaz. But I think I just said what, I had 26. I'll look again when I'm in here. You got to get 99 totems to trade that, though. So, yeah, a lot of runs. I'm at 27, so, yeah. Quite a bit. He's so innocent, yeah. I definitely feel that as well. It's so weird for them to give an android such a sense of innocence as well. But I really hope he actually makes his way into 14 here. You hope they have them both in the raid? That'd be cool. I want to see non-S more than 2B, but I would love to have them both as well. After running through that story, I feel like I almost deserve to see them both. So Chaz, what is it about Metro Exodus that reminds you loosely of Fallout? I literally know nothing of Metro Exodus, yeah. I do know Fallout very well though, so just don't completely understand the reference, I suppose you could say. Again, I don't even know what Metro Exodus is actually about. And I've talked about it a lot tonight. Again, tomorrow I will be on Fallout 76. Chaz saying that just kind of reminded me to say it again. And for those of you who are here who like to follow the R.I.P tumbles, I'm going to say it again towards the end of the stream. But this Saturday, we're having another R.I.P tumbles coming in. Should be a good one. I'm definitely a little excited and nervous at the same time for it. The environment is apocalyptic and radiated. Has mutants, bad humans. Oh, okay, I feel ya. It's like, it has like the same kind of like post-apocalyptic nuclear Fallout kind of theme that Fallout actually portrays. I feel ya. Sounds interesting. Man, much better this time around than the last. Yeah, much better. Nice. 28. It seems like its open world is full. That's actually really cool. Speaking of Fallout, I really cannot wait until the Wastelanders update. Minato, you still around? How do you feel about the Wastelanders update? And if you're curious about Minato, he's been in the actual in-game chat. But yeah. Wastelanders, man, I am just like probably a little overly excited for it, I guess you could say, but I don't know, maybe not. Oh my god, who am I? Why are you not moving? Oh my fucking god, I am gonna die. Probably the fucking tank who's waiting on that fucking next totem. Their last go. Sorry, super negative all of a sudden, but I can't stand it. Like, being in a farm, doing things, and then the one thing that's gone wrong is like one of the easiest things in the fight. It's just, that's a pet peeve right there. Like, come on now. We literally just fought this fight.
This is so much fun. Let's play some more. We're ready.
Alright. Good deal.
This makes me feel a bit.
Savage Party Founders of Pain? It depends on what you're running, I guess, honestly. But I feel you, Saeed. Honestly, Party Founder itself is a pain. I can't stand it anyway. I wish that we had the same Japanese system that, well, the same system Japan uses. Like, we have all of the actual same software and format. Everything is the same as far as that goes. But the way that they go with everything as far as getting clears, having parties, from practice parties to people who know what the hell they're doing, so much different from everybody else all over the corresponding realm, so to speak. And my goodness, I really do wish we used the same format that Japan used as far as Savage stuff goes. But I feel you. You know, right now, honestly, getting to Savage E1 is super easy. It's just, you may not get a good party. But old stuff, saw it happening. Knew it. Definitely called it, even. 100% called that. Just let them all leave. I know they are. It's happening. I'm gonna take a very quick restroom break when I get right back. Rez, if you want to go into Innocence, cool. If you don't, I understand completely. I'm gonna take a very quick restroom break when I get back. I'm actually gonna start Innocence, though. I already know this person's gonna leave, and I'm literally not sticking around to build another Titania party just for that person to leave, to me, again, having to bring it back up, edit it, and yeah, just not doing it. Give me just a moment, I'll be right back. Okay. And Rez, you're still in the party, so I'm guessing you're down to keep going. Damn it. Calm down, thumbs. That person went offline, so I'm only guessing that they were just done like everybody else. Instead of leaving the party, they just logged out of the game. Let's hope it doesn't take a long time. Finale coming up. If there was a G-pose picture ever taken right now, would be the Tom. I'm not good at it, so I'm not even gonna try. This is it. I always think this is it because I hear a shit ton of them firing at once. I wish they did this every time of year, though, to be honest. Like, I mean, they do, honestly. Last year was in July, this year was in August. But, like, what I mean by, I wish it was, like, every day, you know, not just around summer. This is the definitely finale, 100%. Yep, boom. Hopefully it doesn't take too long to get some people into Innocence. It reminds me of like that one dance where you put your head back all the way and you wiggle your shoulders like that. Brah, brah, brah. Man. Really hope it doesn't take too long. I'm only going to probably be able to do like maybe 2 or 3 of these. We'll see exactly how it goes. I wish you could get this theme for the Free Company House. That'd be nice. I actually like this theme quite a bit, oddly enough. It's like the weirdest rendition of the Chocobo theme that you can actually have. Watch this thing's face. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Or it could be like, yup, 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 yup. You like the Rothgar cross their legs on the mount? Really? I've never even noticed. They may have had to do it for like the mechanic. Like, it's actually, my character takes a knee. He does the same thing he does with the panda. Well, not quite actually. He's straight up lounging. But when you ride the panda, he takes a knee. But he's straight up like he's about to propose or something. Like one knee to the back of the chocobo, one knee up. Maybe he's got to brace himself like that though. The Hrothgar like sitting here like, yeah, you know, I'm here. This chocobo ain't ever gonna get this. And the Lalafell's like here, like bracing herself like, he might get this, and if he does, I am 100% dead. Big black chocobo, fat black chocobo, beat that as it may, whatever you want to call it. Mofo can kill a goddamn Lalafell, man. He's got to be in like stance mode. They're so damn big. Yeah, they actually are big. Which one is bigger? Is Hrothgar quite as big as Ro? Or are they, like, about the same height stature? I've not really seen a Roth and a Ro, like, right beside each other in the game. The way they jump on... the way they jump on is so damn funny. Ah! It's even better when you're flying and there's the chocolate cake. And that's the best part, when they switch fishing rods to the chocolate cake. What about Ronso? Like the seagulls from Nemo. Mine. I feel ya. Ro is actually bigger. Oh, okay. Yeah, I was actually really curious about that, to be honest with you. But, not enough to give it too much insight, but now we have it. But yeah, that's, I don't know. I think I agree with that, really, to be honest with you. Like, for, like, the Rothgar to be Ronso claim, you know, they're a very tall, predominantly dominant, I should actually say, race in Final Fantasy X. And then for them to actually come over here to Final Fantasy XIV, they're big. But I wouldn't call them gigantic, where Ro, it's like, I feel like they're not quite giants, but kind of like Hagrid, maybe, in Harry Potter, like half giant, half not giant, or human. You stood next to one the other day. I feel you. So, Rez, do you actually have your other character that you're on now actually partnered with your house that you have here as well? Or is it just like only your other character's house? Or wait, is this your... I'm pretty sure it's your other character that the house is on. Yeah? I could be wrong. Oh man, that music not only scared the shit out of me, but surprised me at the exact same time. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie, Riz, it looks like you've got an investigation going on down here. I'll find these two yet. I like what you got going on in a way, though. Well, I like what you got going on, period. Like, but I say it in a way because, like, this room really cool. Your bedroom here looks like an investigation. It's only Jay's house. I feel ya. So let me know how the investigation's going. Hodor has Jan's blood. That's true, but Hodor, I guess, is much more relevant to more predominantly people. But I feel like more people have watched Harry Potter and get Hagrid rather than Hodor these days, which I know a lot of people watched Game of Thrones. I'm a huge Game of Thrones fan myself, but I can literally, without trouble, list off 30 plus people who have never seen Game of Thrones, which I'm not gonna do, honestly. I'm not gonna name drop anybody, but I feel ya. And there's also people who literally refuse to watch Game of Thrones because you gotta have a real open mind for Game of Thrones, you know? You feel the White Walker's threat was way overplayed, having been defeated so easily. I could see that as well, you know. I don't think that it was really, like, defeated so easily, so to speak. I just feel like they didn't have, like, the writers of Game of Thrones are trying to do a lot of spin-off series and of other things in that lore now. And I feel like that's something that was going on the last season. It had been going on for so many years that I feel like they had got to that point where, like, they weren't really trying to just, like, focus on the White Walkers anymore. We've had them around since Season 1, and it was now the end of the season, or, well, the end of the show, rather. And they needed a way to die. But, you know, they had so many different opportunities to do it, but I still feel you there, you know, it could have been made longer, but I feel like they were trying to push those spin-offs in the other parts of the Game of Thrones series that's about to happen on HBO, rather than keep the same one going and make the show take far longer. I was actually hoping the last season would be a little bit longer, but, you know, that's just kind of how the end of Game of Thrones went. You know, it's like everybody either loved it or they either hated it, unfortunately. That was literally how Game of Thrones actually kind of like seemed to end up happening towards the end. It's like, oh, you were okay with it? Good. Oh, you were okay with it? Too bad. You tried to recreate your favorite house you used to live in. And, I mean, it looks definitely like a house. It reminds me of Merlin's house, mixed with Ernest Hemingway. Lastly, with a little bit of crime scene investigation. Definitely dig it though, you know, the whole Merlin crime scene investigation, Ernest Hemingway home. You got a pretty cool theme going on inside as well. We don't speak of that show. I'll feel your ass. I still have no problems with the show, but yeah, I know the last season, it was just so sour for so many people. So much dread and fear, and a sense of all the civilized world. Must you not take it? Cinematic proof. It was done. Let's go. I feel ya. You know, I enjoyed it as well, but like I said, there was a lot of complaints about it toward the end. No, I really do like your place, Rez. Always have. Honestly, you've got a pretty cool sense of design, you know. Plus, you know, I do mean that as a compliment. You know, with the Merlin, like, I'm a huge Merlin fan, as far as not just like the Sword in the Stone, or not just as a Disney Merlin, but as in Merlin's lore throughout the whole like King Arthur story. Yeah, definitely always have liked your place. And again, the themes kick ass in there. Okay, there we go. I mean, I'm just one of those people who didn't actually have a problem with it, Saeed. Like, the show ended the way I wanted it to. Like, I know there's a lot of people who just had this whole other thing. Like, there's actually a group of people I didn't even know existed the other day that I found out. Like, a lot of people were sad about Daenerys dying. And I feel ya. There's actually a group of people out there who are pissed that she didn't die a far more worse death than she did. There's straight up people out there who wanted her to have a Ned Stark death. So, at least, you know, Game of Thrones didn't go that route, you know? But that's a legit thing. Like, it was yesterday, actually. After my stream, I was watching people talk about their reviews. It was like famous people talking about their reviews of Game of Thrones. And, like, the biggest thing that baffled me the most was when somebody actually said they wish Daenerys would have had the Ned Stark death, that she didn't. I was like, what the fuck? There's already more than half the people who watch the show who didn't want it to happen anyway, and you're out here wishing she had a Ned Stark and not just a little... Oh my god! But that was a legit thing, and I'm still baffled by it, that those people exist that watch the show. But you gotta look at Game of Thrones for what it is. The thing about Game of Thrones is, it was a show that literally appealed to every single audience ever. And that's a fucking accomplishment for any show. You know, you had people who liked horror, people who liked thriller, people who liked comedic, people who liked fantasy, people who liked action. People who get into shows with like very specific politics. Blows my mind. They're all just haters. I feel ya. I watched most of the show Merlin, yeah, Riz. Not all of it. I didn't watch the last season. It was mainly like I was watching it with a friend, and me and the friend actually, I don't want to call it a fallout. Like, I actually got a job and the friend didn't. And they finished the show, and it was really, I don't know, you ever like start a show with somebody and then they finish it without you? And you want to finish it too, but like that kind of like relevance to be able to talk to that same person about the show just kind of dwindles down once they've seen it. And like you talk about it, and then like they're just like, oh yeah, you haven't seen nothing yet, and you're just like, oh, okay. I don't know. That's basically what happened with me and Merlin. I enjoyed for what I watched of it though, but yeah, I didn't see the last season, but I saw most of the show. You know. It was I liked it pretty good, actually. I liked how it kind of like showed like King Arthur's kind of like upbringing as like a, I guess, early 20s, mid 20s character. Kind of like how they had Merlin actually portrayed as well, and the actor that actually did Merlin. It wasn't really a huge actor, but it was like, I mean, he did a really good job for the role. Kind of like that nervous wizard that can't let anybody know that he's a wizard, kind of thing, you know. I don't know. I liked it though for what I watched of it. Gonna eat some pizza. Sounds awesome, Saeed, and can't wait. And hopefully we can see it tomorrow. Again, don't be surprised, Saeed, if you pop in. I will be on Fallout 76. And Saeed, glad you're still here. But again, as far as I'll do it one more time before the stream's over for the night. But I'm going to be doing an R.I.P. Tumbles this Saturday, right before the nightly stream. Not gonna give too much insight on what exactly that's going to be. You'll just have to find out on Saturday, but hopefully everybody can make it for that. But have a great night, Saeed. Again, thank you so much for popping in. Till next time, my friend. Saeed, chat says good night from YouTube, or from Twitch. Need to finish Merlin, really. I'll try to get on it. Again, you know, it's one of those hard things for me to actually finish because of, like, I started with a friend, but I'll try to get on it. dead. Okay, not quite, but close. No shit! I'm dead. Not dead. Thank you, healer. Oh man. I'll try. Deal.
Getting spooky.
Ever watch Cloud Atlas? I actually have. I'm a huge Cloud Atlas fan, honestly, Chaz. I like how you're basically watching 5 movies at the exact same time. And I'm a huge Tom Hanks fan. Most of the films that you ever have Tom Hanks in, believe me, I've watched it and I'm a fan. Fuck, I died right there. Sorry, looking at chat. Sometimes it gets the best of me and screws me over. Yeah, I've seen Cloud Atlas, Chaz. I'm a huge fan. Huge fan. Up there, it's definitely probably in my top 5 favorite, or, well, more like top 10 favorite films. I don't want to say top 5, but definitely in the top 10. I love the portrayal of everything, the actors, like, all the actors in the film, like, they take so many personas over time. Man, it really is a great film. In so many ways. It's a great movie. Yeah, I agree. Oh my god, I was too fucking close. How was I too close of all people? Everybody else was right beside me. The girl who plays Sami is your celebrity crush, really? I don't really know if I have a celebrity crush. I know my father's would have been Halle Berry, no doubt. My dad used to be like a huge Halle Berry fan. And I got kicked out of the game, apparently. Either Square Enix issue, it has to be PlayStation Network issues. Yeah, it's looking like PlayStation Network issues. Well, Anna, isn't that fun? What a nut. Internet got me once, PlayStation Network got me the second time. It might work, or PlayStation Network is just down. It could be Final Fantasy XIV servers as well, but it's probably PlayStation Network. They've been having trouble lately. Don't worry, I'm still here. Just trying to work it out a little bit in the background if I can. May have to call it here, though. Honestly, by the time I get back into the game, I'm not gonna be inside of a party any longer, unfortunately. You're excited for the new season of American Horror Story? A new... Hello, glad you could make it in here. I'm hit and miss with American Horror Story. Like, I like a few of the seasons, the story. Like, I followed all of season 1. It was okay. A lot of Freak Show, it was all right as well. But there's a few of them that I couldn't really get into that much. Yeah, it looks like a PlayStation Network problem. So, yeah, I'm gonna have to do like a hard reset on a lot of things here. Give me just a moment. Like they've had these random flashes like the last few weeks, especially here in Georgia, as far as Georgia servers go on. Everybody what? Cloud Atlas is your favorite movie? Yeah, it is a great movie, and sorry to hear it is. I don't know what the fuck happened as far as this goes. Maybe I wasn't the only one that had like the crash though. I don't really know. But yeah, I agree. Cloud Atlas is a great film. The only thing about Cloud Atlas isn't the movie itself that bothers me. It's a lot of the audience that's seen it and expected it to be one thing, and it turned out to be what it actually is. I've heard a lot of people not really enjoy it because it feels like they're watching 5 movies at the exact same time, but I think that's one of the things I actually liked about it. But give me a moment. I got this music playing here in the background. I'm gonna take advantage of it. Try to log back in, hopefully soon. Actually did a hard reset on PS4, didn't realize it until now, but give me just a second, I'll be right back. Alright, we're getting back in there. The various messages of the movie as well. Yeah, I feel ya. There actually was a lot of hidden messages, like, I don't know, there was a huge morality thing, you know, especially as far as, like, the Tom, as far as it goes. Like, one minute you would see these people, the older guy, who was in love with the younger man back in the day, and they had the secret relationship going on. But then, you know, as far as things go, they had to keep it very distant because, you know, obviously in that timeline, males, you know, it was kind of frowned upon, kinda. You know, I'm not gonna get too into that, but as far as like a Tom goes, and then they had it spread on into more of a longer future. That is more of a future, to be honest, that I'm more hopeful for, where it became like, it was like raceless, basically. There was the technologically available, there was those non-technologically available, and then there was like cannibals, so to speak, being the in-game future there. And, you know, just like that whole like ending was just, I don't know, it was magical for me. I know it was a little different for a lot of people, probably, but for me, the reason I say it was magical because like it's a time of life where maybe we're 100 years, you know, maybe a century away, but maybe not so far away as well. I don't know. Maybe without the cannibalism and savagery. Well, definitely, hopefully, we don't have any of that, but yeah, I don't know. It would just be cool to get to a point where, a little bit of where they actually got to toward the end of the actual movie as far as, like, the story and humanity goes. Sorry about that. Luckily, all is good. It was magical. Several of the characters are also the same soul. Yeah, no, that was a cool thing too, how they had that, like, that same birthmark that traveled over periods of time. I agree, I like that as well. The random times it would actually show it, it was just like kind of, it was nicely well placed as well. So Riz, I'm guessing our party quit on me. Or on us, I should say. Ooh, maybe not. Luckily, it didn't take too long to get back in here. Alright, here we go. Is that the true? That is the true. It's the whole true. To be honest with you, I'm probably going to end up watching that film tonight after the stream. Or at least try to finish it. That's one of those things, like, you gotta have the time to finish that film. Like, it's like 4 hours long. Not quite, really, but it is pretty long. But worth the journey. Definitely recommend it if you haven't seen it. To be honest with you, I couldn't say you would love it or you would hate it. Like, you literally gotta, like, look at the perspective I said when, you know, the first thing I said about the film. It's like watching 5 different films at the exact same time. Is it good? Do they place things together well? Yes, definitely. Will you get confused? Honestly, you might. But I gotta admit, I've watched it quite a few times. I actually own the film on DVD and, have loved it since its existence has been about. But I've watched it with a few people where some people couldn't get into it because they can't follow multiple stories at once like that. To me, it just works. I feel like it's, oh, it was amazing! I didn't make that. Oh, man. But yeah, such a great film. Have I seen the newest Dark Crystal trailer? I don't think so. I have seen trailers for the Dark Crystal, though. I'm hit and miss excited for it. Like, I love Dark Crystal from a nostalgic point of view, but I wonder how the whole Netflix series is really going to actually go, because that, I don't know, it could really work or it could be really horrible at the exact same time. So I'm excited to see him do Dark Crystal, but again, I'm just... I don't know. I agree, Chaz. You know, like, you know, even if the new stuff isn't that great, at least we have the old stuff to still have our nostalgic preference to. The thing that I'm nervous about is, like, it doesn't seem like it's really revolving around the old characters of the old Dark Crystal. I think they're just in the series. Well, there's some new character that seems to be taking helm of what's really going on. That's where my nervousness is. Like, I know there's going to be, like, nostalgic moments, but I'm pretty sure it's based off a new character and not the older characters. I just think the older characters are, like, they're kind of Easter eggs, is what I've seen as far as trailers goes. I could be wrong. You know, trailers often, you know, paint one picture and end up displaying another. But it's just what I'd felt like, kind of. But again, I could be very wrong. Why? Why? Why did I get hit twice with it? A person could take one step over. One step. It's all good though. It can still be done. Oh, god damn it. Nope, dead again. Worst fucking spot to be resurrected. Oh, son of a bitch. Here we go. God damn it. You know, I'm really hoping that the new Watchmen series on HBO pans out to be what I'm hoping it's going to be. Like, I'm a huge Watchmen fan. Honestly, you can only be so much of a Watchmen fan anyway. But, like, you know, I would like to think I'm a pretty big Watchmen fan. But I'm really hoping this new series, like, there's a few things that have already, like, kind of, like, taken place within, like, trailers I'm a little iffy about, so to speak, with some of the... Are you fucking serious right now? Can't even get me enough of a hill if I'm running back towards this motherfucker. I'm not gonna fucking die. What the fuck? And they're white mage at that, which is kind of like top of the line healer at the moment. My fucking god. But yeah, that's one of those things I've been really keeping my focus on though. Wow. Not even a resurrection. Well, there's one reason why. I really don't know where it is. I don't think we're gonna get it again this time. And it wasn't even a connection issue this time. I'm gonna come back, believe me. I'm waiting for after all this junk. I will 100% die if I try to come back in that shit. Be spawned off in like the 100% worst fucking possible spot ever. If we pick up DPS for the end tier, like everybody, literally, I mean fucking everybody, I'm definitely fucking dead. I got too close to the, that. Never mind. I had hopes, but they're gone now.
Atone with your life.
Especially the fact that this healer's not heal LB3 at all. It just makes me... I don't know why they're not. What are you doing? The worst possible time ever. Maybe not. It wasn't a good time though. I'll say that much. We didn't make this one. I feel like we hit Rage, but we're not getting it this round. I would love to believe that we're going to, but I don't see it. Maybe. I could be wrong. When I'm a little negative, I love it when I'm wrong. So we'll see. Oh yeah, no, we definitely did not get it. It's over. It's fucking enraged right here. Do I like Shameless? To be honest, Chaz, it's a show been recommended to me numerous amounts of times. Never actually seen a single episode. Never seen Shameless. And it's all good, Chaz. If you wanted to head to YouTube, I'm definitely still on YouTube. About to call it for the night, though, to be honest with you, though. This party's not doing that great. I'm hitting a random speed bump again, which is ramping out and getting better now, thankfully. But, yeah, I've never actually seen Shameless. Maybe we'll get one clear out of this party. We'll see.
I see. This is the passion of my ascension. Very well.
Oh my fucking god, there's not even a ready check?
Embrace this fight.
My god. Still here, sorry. I was trying to work this out in the fucking background. I didn't think the fucking fight would randomly start while I tried to do this, and I'm fucking causing us less DPS. Sorry. Again, I didn't think it'd fucking jump into the fucking fight. My god, we've died like fucking 3 times now. My god. Give somebody a second to fucking figure something out. Here we go. It's an awesome series. I've heard the same thing. It was pretty funny, and you know, a lot of that I would like, a lot of Shameless, but I've actually not seen any of the show though. Don't really know anything about it. I know it's it can be a pretty funny show from what I've heard. Again, don't really know a whole fucking lot about it. Ugh, what the fuck? God damn, I really am salty about latency right now with a lot of the modern fights. My god. If this was fucking something A Realm Reborn or fucking Heaven's Ward, I know they've had years to fucking work on it, but my fucking god, what are they doing if they're not working on this shit? My goodness, it just kills me. Like, fix these fucking latency. There's nothing more annoying to, like, feel like you reluctantly ran out of an attack to only find out that you're still in the fucking attack, like, a fucking 2 minutes later. But, I mean, I guess we'll see eventually. In the next expansion, we'll see if they fix it. I think it's actually going to be my last run for the night, though. I'm actually having, like, it looks like some fucking internet shit going on tonight, and, I'm getting very, very tired, honestly, also. So, probably going to be my last run for the night. Win or lose. We'll see how it goes. I'm hoping for the best, but we'll see. It's just hard for me to, like, kind of keep up with, like, the FUT as far as, like, a lot of the stats I have going on in the background next to the actual content I'm trying to going and everything.
Your reckoning comes!
Yeah, I'm just gonna call it after this one tonight. Oh man, this is like the fucking third time I've had like a random fucking thing happen. Unfortunately, it's just... it's getting a little annoying to kind of like work through. Oh wow, yeah, I had a whole fucking internet moment there. I even had a little lag. So yeah, it's definitely my last run tonight. This is just, it's like, it's just gonna get annoying. Honestly, it looks like. Yeah, I'm in another one of those fucking moments. I don't know what's up with the internet tonight, but I'm having one of those just... I almost want to say it's partly servers, partly internet, but I don't really know. Oh yeah, this is definitely death. That was horrible. I'm out of here either way. Honestly, it's not going to get any better for me the way it looks here. I'm trying to stick around with it. But this, again, this is like the third time fucking tonight. There was some kind of like weird thing. We're having some like weird weather around here where it's like scattered thunderstorms, so... It's probably what it is. One spot with this small county is experiencing something, and it's widespread over every single one of the rest of us, which is just as unfortunate as it probably can be. You're done too. These people are doing dumb stuff. I agree. Like, I don't know what's up. Also, not to mention, I'm not having the best actual internet support at the moment. Like, it's getting very shitty. So yeah, I'm also done though. Rez, I'm right there in the same boat. But everybody, I do thank you for watching. I mean, I've had fun tonight, definitely, and hopefully there's no issues tomorrow. God, that's the only thing I hate about, like, 1 minute. Like, enjoy it. The best way to put this, I'll backtrack. If you enjoy internet speeds, my God, the one thing you basically always have to, like, if you don't stream, the only thing you gotta worry about is download speed. The one day you become a streamer, wow, you will never even notice how download speeds are just unequivalent to most people using the internet until you're a streamer yourself. It's the most annoying thing in the world. Because literally, oh, wow, yeah, this might get clipped out actually right now, because